TJ back with another video, and today we're reacting to Madden 23 gameplay. Now, I didn't go to the actual Madden page because, they were talking about, all the mechanics and shit. But other than that, we're gonna just, watch it for ourselves and see, the flaws and see if we actually fuck with the gameplay. The game does drop sometime later on in the month, so I will be getting that, and I will be doing a series on that, of course. And franchise looks like it improved a little bit, and I actually like it. Um, Other than that, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's get into the video. My thing is, so far, it looks like 19 a little bit. That's the only thing I don't like. It looks like 19.
Got green.
I may have lurked a little bit.
Thought I could fit it in there. I thought I used that free form, try to lead it a little to the right.
Okay, let's see what I can do here.
Nice.
Freeform.
That's beautiful. How do you feel, TD? How do you feel like that freeform passing? Did you feel like it helped you in the red zone? Because last year scoring in the red zone was so tough.
Oh, essentially you're just looking for open field. Like right there, if I pushed that probably, like I said, about a yard to the mat.
I'm trying to I'm not gonna lie, how I'm gonna break this down, I'm mainly gonna look at the offensive linemen. I'm gonna see how they react. That's my problem.
Like the open zone, because I feel like in the NFL, like those quarterbacks, it's so crowded in the red zone that you need like a little bit more control, which that's what makes that such a cool feature. The freeform stuff, like I find it's really like you're literally looking at leverages and like all that stuff a lot more. Like you kind of have to. Here, I almost want to try. I don't know. I can't.
How many routes you got out there?
Lobbed
it over the top.
Thank you.
See now that part I kind of like, because one of the problems is I didn't play 22, I played 21, but the problem was sometimes the linebackers would be able to fucking catch up with the receiver. It should be a simple lob up, and the receiver's supposed to outrun. Supposed to outrun the linebacker every time.
Coverage, I see in these coach adjustments when this zone coverage flipping from match to default. What is the difference in that?
Yeah, that's a great question. We decided to move match and make it a coach, adjustment. So users will have to explicitly say, I want my guys to play match. Now, obviously, once you turn that on, if you call a regular cover 3, they're still going to play it like a regular cover 3. But we've got plays.
Are they really though?
Is cover 3 match, or it's different cover.
Because the thing is with coverage, sometimes for coverages, it don't work when you're using it. But for the computer, my problem is I don't want the corners getting to the ball more than the receivers. Because that has been the number one problem in Madden these last couple of years. It's been the corner has always gotten to the ball before the receiver. Even though it's supposed to favor the receiver, it still somehow favors the corner or safety, and that doesn't make any sense.
Whether you're playing palms or whatever. So if you play match defense, the problem we were having was we had users that didn't completely understand what match was, and it was just confusing. Like, we got play art on the field that looks like a cover 3, and users are calling this, and they're trying to figure out why they got DBs running across the field. So high-level players still like to use match here and there in spots, and we give you that control. But now for players that don't understand it, they're not penalized by accidentally calling a match play and just wondering what's going on the field.
Okay, Clef's starting to move the ball. Oh, hello. Oh, let's go. That was Kenneth Murray Jr.
Trying to get a little run game.
This is really we're just analyzing this so far.
Dude, they are cooking off the edge.
It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad.
Especially in those double team tackles. It's not just like one animation and another animation colliding. It is actual double team tackles and both players being involved.
Yes.
Yo, I hope that don't be a glitch. I don't know why, but knowing Madden and EA in their past, I don't want this to be a glitch, cause that might fuck around. Sometimes the animation might not work, so that's gonna be my problem. As long as the animation works, I don't care, bro.
Motion captured 2-man tackles, they are actual 1-man tackles that another player gets to interact with, and this is something that FieldSense gave us the ability to do. That was something that FieldSense gave us the ability to do.
All right, so for the meter, we have to press the button and hold it all the way to the top. And then with this, I feel like I might fuck around and use this, but the thing is, it was kind of like the same thing. Like, well, it's kind of gonna be like how it was for '06 with me. How remember how they had like past visions and shit? I took it off. Me personally, I took it off. I play regular. I don't really like using I didn't like using the vision like that. I just use it regularly. But I feel like this might be something I might test out and see if I like actually fuck with. And if I don't really like it, I'm probably gonna go back to regular because
That
they
was
said it's a setting I
that
could
might be the
change.
best phone today.
Yeah, I
You
just read that.
But if you can show like where his reticle is in that ellipse, like he had it as far left as he could possibly get it.
hmm
And if he don't do that again, that's maybe a deflection, maybe an INT, but it's certainly not a catch.
Yeah, no, that was
Because usually on that play, because you know what happened on that play? Somehow, some way, either this defender will jump up and get the pick, or out of nowhere, he's gonna run fast and pick it off.
And that's maybe a deflection, maybe an INT, but it's certainly
Even though
not
X was wide open, I'm not gonna
a
lie.
catch.
yeah, no, that was beautiful. Because I go to that guy, and as soon as he sees that, he throws it almost like a seam, like right to the middle of the field.
A lot of power this.
Mm, that was a good animation.
That's why he's the best, man. That's why he's the best.
And I see
Okay.
this cover 2 invert right here, but it looked like cover 3.
Yeah, man. It's a new disguise play. It's a couple of those that's been added to playbooks. High-level players like you, Clef, you guys know how to disguise your coverages. You come out, you move guys around, you do a lot of pre-snap adjustments. But noobs like me, we come out and we just run the play however it looks. So they give us
Yeah.
plays like this year, where you see the one high safety, it looks like a cover 1 or a cover 3, and they drop right into a cover 2.
Like again,
So the
this
play
game,
before, Clef,
like this
you were
looks
in the
good.
one,
Like
like
I'm not
2 and
gonna
1.
lie,
That
this
was
actually
cover.
looks kind of decent.
That was cover. It looked like cover 3. That was
Yeah,
cover
it was
2.
cover 2. It was cover 2 actually.
That's fire.
Crazy.
Looks kind of decent. I'm not gonna lie.
Curious though, you talk about some of these new plays, the new disguise plays added. Spade, does that mean defensive playbooks got bigger, or was there some stuff taken out in lieu of those disguise plays?
Yeah, we removed some stuff. I mean, we definitely have the data
Why?
to see what plays are being ran, how much of the playbook is being used, and we just felt like we had these swollen playbooks with a lot of plays in it. Some of them were the same, like slightly different variations of the same play, and we just did some cleanup. We just went through and removed stuff that people weren't using.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Clint Oberg should. I don't know why it's like a thought, but I feel like Clint Oberg should be dismissed from Madden duties. Even though this looks alright, but he still should get dismissed because he does not know shit about football.
Using a lot. We added some new stuff.
He kind of fucked up. He kind of fucked up the franchise.
He
took over.
when you look in the play.
He took over in 13, might not add. So you know damn well he fucked up the franchise. I'm surprised he's still here this long, but we all know he fucked up the franchise because of 13. Fuck Madden 13. Trash ass game.
You don't want to see 1,000 plays, especially if you're new to the game of Madden. You're looking like, I don't know what to call. So we definitely added some new, removed some old. And
But other than that, the game doesn't look bad.
Yeah, that throw he just had was kind of crazy.
Thanks,
Could
Clef.
run it.
Crazy throw. No, he didn't. Oh my God! Hurry.
Oh, God, I clipped it.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
That was actually dope animation. Like we're really just like looking at the gameplay, really.
Should I go for it?
Because I feel like 2K is gonna release their gameplay probably I think next week. My prediction next week or the week after that, they're gonna release their trailer. Not the trailer, but like the gameplay. And then we're gonna see more like the park, and I feel like that's gonna be more around that time. But Madden doesn't come out till like late August. But this Madden will be probably a football game that's gonna hold it down for me until college football comes back out next year. Now my thing is they cannot, and I repeat, they better not fuck up college football. They fuck up college football, we lost all hope. If they fuck that up. I don't want it to be nothing like Madden. I want to keep the same concepts we had in 14. They said some people who worked on revamp is gonna be on the game. That gives me hope because they did revamp beautifully. Beautifully did revamp. So I feel like they have a chance. And I feel like another thing EA should do, dude, y'all the only license like developing team who has license to college football. Dude, get ESPN, get all the different broadcasters if you have to. And I still feel like 2K. No, I feel like no. I feel like 2K should do that. 2K should also do that, just like EA. I feel like they should do that. Have other broadcasters all on one to give us the experience. That's just me. I feel like they should do that though.
This is where it's tough. I don't know. I'm going up against. I feel like I
1.4
can't.
million subscribers want to see you go for this.
I think they do
see,
too.
they want to see.
I think they do. They want to see a dot. Oh, okay. Gonna be quick thinking. Quick thinking. Quick thinking.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I like to read.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I had to chuck him a little bit with my user. Running
That was,
tight a little bit. Yeah.
that was fun. Oh, that was a good half.
Fade, while we have a brief moment here, what's a feature that maybe we haven't seen yet? Maybe you're excited to hear people talk about something that's
What is that? What is that? What is this play? What is this play? What is this play? What is that?
under the radar.
I think I'm gonna go with defensive evade moves.
Show that again.
Like this is the first time in Madden.
Oh my god. No. I just gave you praise. Why isn't the center picking up on the linebacker? Why is the center just blatantly looking? So, offensive lineman. So, blocking is still broken. Didn't Clint used to be a lineman? Oh, wait, my fault. He was on the bench. My fault. My fault. He was on the bench. My fault. He was on the bench. So you wouldn't understand. He was on the bench. How the dude, what the fuck?
We've given users
Not even paying attention. That's a big problem. Yo, let's just say the game's on the line, right? Game's on the line. And I have to rely on my center to block the middle linebacker in order for me to have time in the pocket to throw the ball downfield. My center blatantly looks and watches him go past him and proceeds to get sacked.
to evade blockers in the open field and just try to get around
What
a blocker. And I think it's
That's a cool animation.
going to be that
because he hopped over and tackled him.
Users won't immediately start to interact with. They're going to play against someone that's using it. Like, what is he doing it? And it's going to be that.
I like that animation though.
But just flicking right stick to the left or right.
Hold on, but go back. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I think I'm going to go with defensive evade moves. Like this is the first time in Madden
he walks right past him. It doesn't matter if y'all trying to show us something. Y'all could have just showed him getting blocked and then getting to him. At least show that the center has a little bit of awareness.
Giving users a tool to evade blockers in the open field and just try to get around a blocker. And I think it's going to be that slept-on feature that users won't immediately start to interact with. They're going to play against someone that's using it, and they're going to be like, wait, what is he doing it? And it's going to be that thing that catches on later. But just flicking right stick to the left or right, if you are a defensive player, allows you to sidestep and get around blockers. This is something that I expect later toward the end.
Another clip. Why isn't he not picking him up? Look, it's the small things that matter, bro. He's supposed to pick him up. Why is he just...
A lot of users really enjoy
with drift logic.
They just exposed themselves. They really just exposed themselves. Again, I was just giving this game praise. I was giving this game props, and they kind of made improvements. What the fuck, man?
Step and get around blockers.
The center is dead ass looking at the linebacker. Why isn't he not picking him up? It's not that hard, EA.
This is something that I expect later.
Walks right.
You're going to see a lot of users really enjoy.
I hope they fix that before the game launches.
Logic,
I hope they fix that.
Deep zone on the right. If nothing, I will play.
My boy TD Barrett.
Just going super far back.
You won't just run to a spot and sit in that spot and do nothing. He's going to go to his spot and he's going to drift with the receiver.
Okay, Clef, try and play like play like
cover three.
Cover three. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for Guyton here. Do you have hard flats out there?
Yeah, I got hard.
Yeah. Okay. If this, Okay, let's.
They testing it out.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, he played that. He ran with it.
So you can see that outside third guy take off with the first crosser, and then the deep middle, he started to.
No, yeah, that's kind of dope that they added that. But again, another one of my problems is why isn't the linebacker picking up? Why isn't I said linebacker? Why isn't the running back helping me block? But other than that, I like how they kind of fixed that play. Even though I was gonna run that, even though in 21, I used that play with Terry McLaurin, and it was if the safety was not there, it was guaranteed money every time. If the safety was not there, it was guaranteed
Pick up
money,
that
bro.
second receiver that was coming over, and that's new because last year those guys just dropped to a spot and stood there.
Spade, we've heard a lot in the lead up to Madden 23 about hit everything and these stand up tackles. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from them and what it's going to add to the user experience.
Every time you see two players in a stand-up tackle, it's like a one-off situation. You never know how
Wasn't
it's going to
that in
resolve.
wasn't that in 18 or wasn't that in 18 and 19? Am I bugging? I'm bugging, right? That
It's
was in the
also not
previous
one size
Madden.
fit all. So you're going to see
That
bigger,
was in the
stronger
previous Madden. I'm
players
not bugging.
able to get out of that a lot faster than smaller players.
Well, at least they bring it
I
back,
think
but
it's really the type of play that can change the game. You can see a ball carrier get in the stand-up tackle and fumble the ball. Their fumble chance is a bit higher when they're in stand-up tackles. This is a mechanic and a feature I would keep an eye on going forward.
I'm saying you got to be real methodical with your reads. You got to be really, really quick. There's not enough time to. It don't seem like you could just run around and buy time no more.
You definitely can. Obviously, if you've got some guys with a special skill set, you could be a tad bit more successful than others. But we know last year it felt like everybody was a scrambling passer, and we heard the community loud and clear. People were pretty frustrated with scrambling quarterbacks.
it was because of Lamar Jackson. That's why, because niggas was just running left and right with Lamar Jackson and shit. Even if it's 21, Lamar was cheesy. Again, I didn't get 22, but the community was so pissed off at escape artists that they had to like rather nerf it or take it out the game. But even if scrambling quarterbacks is still going to be a problem, unless the end. Because my thing is, if the linebacker is not fast enough to catch up to the quarterback, then okay. But if it's 1-on-1 and a linebacker versus a quarterback, the scrambling quarterback should win that 1v1 unless he outruns him. If he's like 1-on-1 and like he has to go through him, the linebacker tackles him, all right. But if it's between the quarterback versus the linebacker, it's like running to the outside, and the quarterback should be able to if the quarterback's faster than the linebacker, he should be able to outrun them.
They were frustrated with escape artist, which is now an X Factor ability and not a superstar ability. So yeah, changes have been made, man.
Another interesting thing, we're talking about X factors and escape artists being moved to that. I mean, Clef,
Did they
you know
fix
better
it?
than anybody. That's going to be huge for the MUT community, having that be an X factor instead of falling into one of those superstar ability.
Yo, honestly, Madden Ultimate Team is overrated as fuck. You're giving EA more money, and plus, why pay for a fucking Derrick Henry at quarterback? What? That makes no sense. I know I get it. I know I get it to have fun, but like, no, bro, no. Other than that, like that Mo is responsible for killing Madden as a whole. But it is what
It's
it
going to
is.
change how teams are built going into the MCS season.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you're gonna have to change your offensive lineman. Now you might use O-line abilities. You know, you might spend more on your O-line. Escape artists, it's gonna open up a lot of. It's definitely gonna open up a lot of AP space elsewhere to spend because it took up a lot in Madden 22. Like you had AP
Fuck up
space
on that
elsewhere to spend.
Niggas just give up on the play.
Because it took up a lot in Madden 22. Like you had to, if you wanted to escape, you had to spend a lot to get it. As far as AP. So it's definitely gonna change the landscape of how teams are built and how guys, use their AP.
Other than that, it
It's
doesn't
hard to
really
get
look
outside the
bad. There's a couple
pocket. Like it's
flaws we
all
saw,
like
but other than that, it doesn't really look
you're gonna
bad.
have to learn like football concepts, slant. Like you're gonna have to throw a lot of quick stuff if you're gonna be successful in this. And like stuff like that too. Seems.
Yeah, seams look really good.
And that was led.
Like this might be the year of the seams. I'm not gonna lie. The way these
It
seams are
might
looking,
be.
if you can learn to use that skill-based passing, you're gonna be able to attack the seams much more easily.
Absolutely.
Did they fix throwing fades?
Ooh,
Kenneth Murray.
Jr.
Kenneth Murray.
This is why I don't throw out routes like that, and also fades, bro. Fix fade routes. Fix it. 2K5's fade routes are crispy on the money. These fade routes are just. But I like how he played that. But my thing is, did he glitch in front of him and then get it?
Ooh,
Kenneth Murray.
Jr.
Kenneth Murray.
Yeah, I see you, Ken. I like that. Okay, now we got the. I haven't really done many unders. Let's try the unders. Let's see if I can run on.
Man looks a little. It looks good.
Man looks really good.
Clef, I think it's safe to say defense in general looks good, man. Like,
Defense look good.
is up.
Yeah, defense looks amazing. Like,
I mean, let's be honest, Clef. If this was, oh no.
The fuck is happening?
defense looks amazing. Like,
I mean, let's be honest, Clef.
Wow,
if this
getting
was,
stuff out of tackle.
Oh no.
He's going.
not Eckler.
Eckler just, I mean,
Eckler.
was lighting up and everything. That's 92 yards. That is a 92-yard touchdown, and TD Barrett just put you on his YouTube channel.
Hey,
man.
I used the LT thing at the end there. I hit him with that speed cut.
I
Gotta
have
love it.
nightmares about Austin Eckler, man.
Thank you.
He got the new mechanics, downloading them to his database, and he is out here, man.
One thing I'm noticing just watching this, and as somebody who called a lot of Madden last year, and I don't know if this was intentional. Stripped. That's a new strip animation.
There it is, peanut punch.
Oh my goodness.
That's new.
I like that. I like that a lot. Herbert's got that high ball ability.
He does.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see animation again.
That's a new strip. Who called a lot of Madden last year, and I don't know if this was intentional. Stripped. That's a new strip animation.
There it is, peanut punch.
Oh my goodness.
That's new.
I like that. I like that a lot. Herbert's got that high ball ability.
He does.
He really does. Throw those elite high passes. Back. Oh
my
Back.
God.
Wow.
I like that.
Okay.
You threw that right at the pylon. That was just a pylon
Oh,
throw.
nice. I ain't even gonna lie.
Kind of tried to back.
That's a good throw.
Like sort of back, and that kind of worked perfectly.
Stop too.
Yeah, beautiful.
It almost turned it into like a baby comeback. Like it just sort of.
Because he
Stopped
stopped. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Handoff.
Yeah.
Stop,
That was
and then
crazy
he.
throw.
Because the DB was like running with them, and it was thrown by. I like that.
And Clef, you hear TD talking about throwing it up to his big target. It's definitely going to be times this year that the right thing to do is going to be to play the SWAT instead of going for the pick. I'm guilty in the past of always going for the pick.
Pick it up.
Special teams matter? Get out, McKenzie?
Special teams.
Does he have enough gas, though?
Yeah, he's out of there.
Wait, hold on. This is gonna be my thing. Are kick returns how it was in Madden 11? If it is, we're gonna have a field day. Cause in 11 I was running shit back. I don't care. 11 is my favorite. 11 and 10 I was running shit back. I was running returns back like it was nothing with Devin Hester, of course. But Devin Hester's not in the game. But you get my point.
Do I have a?
Oh yeah, Trey White over there. No, don't throw over there.
I'm not worried about Trey White.
Don't throw the bite.
I'm not worried about it.
Trey
This is
White.
actually a good game.
Yeah, he not even getting. Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness, beautiful free-form pass right there.
Out here making Jalen Dighton look like Keenan Allen.
Good quarterbacks. They make average receivers look like good receivers.
That's Keenan Allen, though. That guy's not an
That
average
is
receiver.
Keenan
Oh,
Allen.
Keenan's really good.
Okay, let's see.
Every AFC
Did he
West team
do-
is watching this being like, I don't want to play this team.
I don't care about Trey White. No, I do.
I lied. I
Gotta
lied.
walk-
We do.
Ooh.
Trey. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, wide open
I
over it.
do care about Trey. He definitely boxed him. In my head, I was gonna throw it, but then I was like, nah, he's gonna get it straight.
Please throw it. I'm gonna try to pick it and return it.
Yeah, no, I think that you definitely would have. No, I care. I care about Trey White. I do, and that's it. I got a little overconfident with Mike Williams.
Before we get out of here, guys, I got to get your final thoughts. TD, what did you feel was the biggest difference or biggest change you noticed from Madden 22 to Madden 23?
Free-form passing, first of all, like just being at like zone coverages. You're gonna have to get better, and not like if you watch this entire thing with me. There might have been once where we actually got clean out of the pocket, and it was because Clef like actually made like a really nice play and got out. But there was a lot of pocket passing in this game. A lot of just like get the ball, you're looking to throw it to your running back or like on a seam. The running game, I like the running game. I like the kind of new.
They adjust the running game a
the
little
new jump
bit.
cut. And yeah,
The
passing
blocking.
everything. Like
My thing
I
is,
really, really like it.
the blocking better be good. That's my thing because after that clip, they gotta fix that. Other than that, it doesn't look bad. It looks better than 21 and 22. I'll say that. I'll blatantly say that. I won't be completely critique and be like, oh, it's gonna be shit, complete shit, but it's gonna be better than 21 and 22. It already looks like it's gonna be better than 21 and 22, even though people's gonna be like it's copy and paste. It looks like it's different from those two games because those two games are the same, and that's why two of them are arguably the worst Madden games of all time, along with 13. But other than that, yeah, this looks alright.
Yeah,
It's
Clef,
alright.
this feels like
Decent
from
at
what KD's
best.
saying,
Decent.
This is a totally different game from Madden 22 to Madden 23.
Yeah, it's not even the same. There's nothing you could take from 22 and like bring it into 23 and be like, hey, this gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's way different.
Nothing did work. Nothing did work on 22.
From the movement, it's way more.
Because the
user
gameplay
control. Pretty much
looked
everything is almost
the gameplay looked so much like 21, but it was worse. Because I had the beta for a little bit. There was like they had like a little demo that and on like a free because of the NFL season started. So I played it for a little bit. I didn't like it. I didn't like one moment of it. I didn't like one bit of it. I didn't like it. I saw it and it was like, this is basically 21. So I went back to 21. I don't even play 21 like that.
user oriented.
I actually happily retired from it after a Brooklyn Beats franchise. That was the only reason why I liked 21. My Madden franchise. Other than that, I don't really like the game. My franchise mode was the only thing I was carrying it.
The ball is really in your court. Like you have so much control with when it comes to the passing, the running. How you can just stop on a dime. No more spinning, trying to spin to get upfield. You can just hit that L2 or LT button and get upfield yourself. So I really enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to it this year.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but after watching this, I'm ready to get my hands on this game and get into the lab. A reminder, worldwide release of Madden 23 is August 19th. Get your calendar.
August 19th. Today is the 12th. Next week. Next week! Next week! Hey, yo, what the fuck? I said, hold on, next week! Next week? Well, shit. I thought, okay, yeah, next week. And then, alright, so your boy might have to debate about which game he's getting first, 2K or Madden. It might have to be Madden, then 2K, because I'm getting the $100 edition of 2K. Because, Jordan Charles and shit, and also I want the Jordan edition. But other than that, I feel like this time of the year is always a fun time because there's so much. Because Madden and 2K both come out. We got to see if both of these games, like I said, I think in 2K12 I said this. We got to see about which. I'm gonna see which game is better, and we're gonna do a video fully adjusting. So meaning, I'm gonna take. Excuse me. Meaning I'm gonna take the time and actually talk about and review both games and talk about how which game was better, even though Madden and 2K are different type of sports, but the gameplay, the vibe, longevity, like we're going to be looking at those things. And another thing I'm going to want to compare is my career to Face of the Franchise, which is something we'll also be playing. We're going to compare the two, see which was better, gameplay mechanics and all that good stuff. But other than that, gameplay, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad, but they kind of fix some things. So I would give them props. They fix some things about the game, not everything, because if that's the case, right? If that's the case, this clip would not be in the game. If that's the case, that's the only thing that kind of got me upset. Because other than that, I was all right about it. I was like, all right, this game looks all right. It doesn't look that bad. Until I saw that. And I was like, the fuck. But I hope they have 7 days. So hopefully they do probably, update that and probably up the center's awareness. It looked like they upped everyone's awareness but the centers. and that's a problem for me. So, like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and all that good stuff. If you made it this long and y'all are real MVPs, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Madden comes out in 7 days. 2K comes out in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, 2K drops their gameplay trailer or their gameplay first look a couple of probably next week. I feel like next week would be the week that kind of really give out information. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. So, like, and subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Peace.